So transitioning from a sole proprietor to an LLC or a corporation even. So many start as a sole proprietor. So as I mentioned earlier, you can on Monday's video, you can get started as a sole proprietor where it's just your 1099. You're just a 1099 using your EIN or a social security number, or you don't have to be 1099. You can just be like, you know what? I want to start selling masks again. And you're a sole proprietor, and you can do so with your EIN or your social security number. So many start as sole proprietors, but outgrow this structure. Transitioning to an LLC or a corporation provides liability protection. Your personal assets are safeguarded. When you're a sole proprietor, as a single member, not an LLC, you're just you and your name and either your EIN or your social security number, your personal assets are not safeguarded at all. It's the easiest structure to set up because you don't have to do a whole lot. You just be like, oh, I want to run a business, and you just start doing it. That's it. But you do not have the safeguard of your assets at all. It's just out there, and you're up for liability if you were to get sued or anything like that. Tax flexibility. So especially with an LLC where you can choose how you would like to be taxed. So you can take that tax election to be taxed as an S corporation or taxed as a C corporation. Now, when you start out there making them big bucks, like you're making $500K or more, then you might want to consider that C corporation. But if you're underneath that, then the S corporation may be more beneficial to you. And if you're profiting and netting at least 30K or more, then the S corporation would probably benefit you if you're an LLC. So that's just a little small example. It's not the end all be all, but it's just a little example of what I gave. So don't take that and run with it. Well, Shane said, I got 30,000. I can go do an S corporation now. No, that's not what I'm saying. You might want to sit with me or sit with somebody else that's knowledgeable in this stuff so that they can help you determine if this is best for you. And I need to say this is just advice that I'm giving, not really advice. I'm just putting this out for entertainment purposes only. I'm not your tax professional. I'm not your professional unless you pay me. I am not that. So I'm just giving this information out there for you to be a little bit more aware, but it's up to you to go and take that to a legal professional, or you can come to me if you like. But once you pay that invoice and we have solidified a contract, then I become your tax professional and I can give you more legal advice. But this is just information given to the masses. I needed to say that. And lastly, professional image. So these structures might be viewed more favorable by clients and, of course, investors. So if you have an LLC versus someone who has a corporation, clients might actually like the fact that you're a corporation better than if you're just an LLC, or definitely if you're a sole proprietor. And of course, investors, as I mentioned above, they may want you to have that corporation. If they are funneling all this money into your business, having that corporation opens the windows, opens the door, opens the everything to a lot more money you can possibly get from other investors and things like that to really skyrocket your business to the millions and gazillions and all of those things. So clients and investors may influence why your structure needs to change.